Well, guys, it's been quite some time since you guys have seen me in this world, and I'm super excited to be here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode in the Minecraft single-player series. Before we get into this episode, if you guys can hear crickets going off in the background, it's because I have a bunch of reptiles, and I brought home my bugs the other day, and they come in a box, right? They came in a box, and I just kind of threw the box on the table. Well, apparently the tape gave out, and now the bugs are kind of everywhere, so... I'm dealing with that situation, but I wanted to bring back the single player series because it's kind of where I started my channel about a year ago, was doing this series, and there's so many unfinished projects and stuff that I want to do at our own pace, at our own time. Obviously, the NSG series isn't going anywhere. For those of you who love the NSG series, it's still going to be uploaded on the channel. I just want this to be kind of a secondary thing of somewhere we hang out and do stuff. Now, I didn't want to come back and just be like, hey, I want to come back. I wanted to come back with a project so you guys can kind of understand what I want to do with this series. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna actually start work on a raid farm. Now, the big part of a raid farm is having yourself a pillager outpost. So I went out, I found myself a pillager outpost. Today we're gonna tear it down, and we're just gonna we're gonna start preparing for the raid farm. Now, the raid farm is actually quite simple to put together, and I need one that I can AFK at and stuff like that, so we're going to build all that up thanks to Rayworks, but I already did this off camera. I've been playing on this world for about an hour and a half now, just coming back to it and getting used to it. I died and had to go back and get all my stuff, which was quite irritating. It took about half an hour of that time, but nonetheless, it's okay. It's alright, it's okay. So we're going to head out to where this farm is now. I could not, and I mean could not, get a pillager outpost anywhere close to where we are. It was impossible to get one, so I had to go all the way out here. It's about 4,000 or 5,000 blocks away from the spawn point, which is fine. I'm not gonna complain about that. We got one. Like, we're here, as you can see, and this is gonna be a difficult project because I don't know if I want to remove the pillager outpost because it is kind of cool there, right? Like, I do like like, this is one of the coolest builds added in Minecraft, but I do actually have to find a way to farm these guys. So what I'm thinking we do is we kind of trap the pillager outpost because they're going to spawn here no matter what, right? And they're going to try to come get us. Let me test my theory. If they can see us on the inside of this, they are going to try to come and get us, right? Like, if I'm standing right here, all these guys are like, I can get them. Even these guys over here, for the most part, they can see me. Maybe if I hit them with a bow, I kind of, yep, I got both of their attentions on this one. So I think one thing we can do is actually keep the aesthetic. They're coming up behind me. This is what killed me last time. They come in here to get me, so we can just trap the doors. Oh man, that'll make it so easy. If we just trap the doorways in, all of these pillagers are actually just gonna fall down into our trap. So we don't even really, in reality, we can just go up and down those stairwell and we can trap this area. I think that's probably one of our best ideas for this area. Do we have any sheep anywhere? Do we have any sheep we could see? Because I didn't bring a bed. It's also it's 3 in the morning. No, I don't want to deal with you. You are bad for what I need right now. No. We're gonna go at the back of the portal. Oh, he's gonna be waiting there too. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm gonna go sweep, and then I'm gonna maybe start preparing for how this is gonna work. Because we can just trap the doors and have the pillagers fall in, and then when they're in, we can just build a little killing platform in the bottom. It'll be so easy. So that's what I'm going to work on for a bit of this episode, and we might start up a basic raid farm. The main reason I want this raid farm, you may be like, Justin, why do you even want a raid farm? Oh, I guess we just could have went from this. It even turns that way. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't ask questions, okay? I just do things. I don't think them through. But either way, you may like, why do you want a raid farm? Well, they drop emeralds, and really, in this world, since this is kind of a long-lasting world, and this is going to be the world we play on for probably years now, like, I don't see myself leaving this world. I'm just going to keep building new projects once we finish up the kingdom, which will be coming up in a couple episodes. But Well, not finishing, maybe working on that. Yeah, that's more than likely not going to be finished in the next like 2 weeks. But regardless, I just wanted to come back and get going on a project, and obviously I need to sweep, so we're gonna do that. And I'll start work on getting a little bit of a homebrewed design. If that creeper comes in here, I'm screwed. Oh, that had me scared. All right, let me do a little bit of prep work, and then we'll come back to you guys when I have something. All right, guys, I know this episode's a little bit on the stranger side, and it's okay, though. It's okay. What I wanted to do... Oh, I moved these guys already. What I wanted to do for the rest of this episode is show you guys what I did. Now, I can't get going on the raid farm yet because I don't have the materials put together for it. So next episode, we'll actually gather the materials and get something together for this raid farm. But I wanted to just kind of go through and talk about the stuff we've done in this world and what we have planned for this world, because obviously this was one of my main series on the channel, and I want it to continue being one of the main series on the channel. Between that, NSG, and top 5 seeds, which I haven't done a top 5 seed in a while because I'm waiting for the next snapshot so we can maybe get some terrain generation difference. I really want those. But I thought we'd go through, we'd figure out kind of what we've done and what we're gonna do. Now obviously this temple build was like the main thing we did in the first few episodes, and it's still continuing to be the main thing. We got the wall going on, which I'm so proud of. I love this wall. I can't wait to actually turn this into a giant village that we can just explore and live in and just completely customize. That's not good. But aside from that, we actually did work on a few different things. One of them being the AFK drone, which is where I get my fireworks, which I'm out of fireworks, so let me get those. Now, the AFK drone is something a little special to me because it's the first, like, industrial area I've ever really done on any world that I've ever played in. I've built farms around my base, but this thing's completely separate, where if we AFK it, we get multiple items per AFK session. Now, we have to come back here and add more to the AFK drone, obviously, because we just have a mob farm, we have an iron farm, which I need to fix, because I built it 1 block off. I need to put these guys up a block, and then I will be happy. It still works. It's still, you know, pumping out iron like crazy. So we're okay there. We got lots of iron that we're going to need for this world for a little while. We also got the sugarcane farm, which I realize now isn't the world's most efficient design. Like, there's the ones that we have on NSG, where it's just a, what's it called? It's a flying machine, but this one's break proof. I can leave the chunks, I can do whatever I can. I don't have to turn it on and off. It's constantly producing when we're in the area, and it produces pretty well. Like, all this is full. So, like, I'm pretty well set for sugarcane for brief time, you know, I'm okay. That'll do me for a while. Now, if we actually go over to the base, which I think is over here, am I right? Nope, I'm wrong. Wrong way, my bad. That's how we got villagers up there too, if you're wondering. We just dragged them over from the base and then flung them up the chute. It was so easy. Now, the one thing that I'm determined to finish, probably within the next couple episodes, the raid farm kind of ties into this. The bottom of the base, we have this tunnel that leads to my villager trading hall. Now, this was obviously designed to not be an automatic trading hall to where I hit buttons and like it transfers them out. I want to trade with villagers, get the ones that I want, and then transfer them into this room for safekeeping. As you can see, we already have some in here. We have full designs, we have a way so zombies and stuff can't get in. We have a rail track so the zombies can't actually walk over the rail tracks. If baby zombies get in here, everything's been designed to the point where my villagers will be safe, and that's in the bottom of the base. I need to finish the roof. Obviously, this base is still a work in progress, which leaves us a few episodes to work on it and get the wall done. The wall will be really impressive when it's done. I still need to collect a few more materials just for the roof and stuff like that, but other than that, that's the main base. That's what we did. Over here's an old iron farm that kinda still works. It was the first one I built in this world. Don't ask why there's 2 zombies. I didn't understand iron farms when I built this. Now I do, but I built it like this, and then it just never really worked. And then the villagers got hit by lightning. They got hit by lightning and actually killed them. They turned to witches and then despawned. I couldn't believe it. But this thing, did it just spawn one? I don't know how well this one still works. It did, actually. Where is the entrance to this? What the heck? Did I lose my own entrance? Yeah, I did. It's right there. Now, the concept of this world is just, I want to just explore, and I want to expand my knowledge of the, you can see it has a little bit of iron left in it. That's something we're going to have to tear down and redo. Not redo, get rid of, but like, I want to expand the knowledge of this game, and I want to build mega bases like this. The big inspiration for me was B00 with the building of B00 series, where he had different kingdoms and different areas, all dedicated to different lore, and I'm really excited to do that. Another inspiration for this series is Pixel Rift. I really enjoy his Minecraft survival guide, and that's why mine has that kind of tutorial feel to it. That's why I really, those two, they're my big inspiration for this series. It's actually insane. We have a few different portals here. Honestly, I can't remember where all of them lead to. There's different ones that lead to different areas, but the main ones the main things that I want to show off before we go back over to that raid farm is up here. We go to the roof in the nether, which we broke through back in like 1.14. This world's so old, I love it. If we go here, we have the original gold farm. Now, I have come through and turned the floor to magma, but I thought gas couldn't spawn on magma blocks. Boy, was I wrong. Was I ever wrong? I was so wrong that it is unbelievable. So, see? So we're gonna have to come back up here and modify this farm to actually work properly. I'm thinking we might just tear it down and redo the whole farm at some point in the near future. But if we come down here, I believe this actually is where we want to go to. This will lead us directly to maybe, I think it's the half slab one. Yeah, it's the half slab one, because we had to go out pretty far to create this. This was in our infrastructure episode that we did, where we wanted more food. I needed more food in this world. So we came in and we built ourselves. Like, this is small compared to the NSG server one now. Like, obviously I have 5 layers on NSG, but for a single player world, this just cranks out food. I cannot complain about this. This will last me like, I will be eating cooked pork chop forever now. I'll never, in the history of this world, be eating anything else. Golden carrots? Nah, not worth it. Not when these are free. I don't even have to craft them. I just come here, get cooked food, and leave. I love it. It's such a good design. It's so cool. But other than that, we haven't done any major builds. So if you guys have any ideas of what you guys want to see built in this world, in this series, be sure, ladies and gents, to leave me a comment. I read all my comments, every single comment that I read. I try to thumb up every one of them if I remember to, but sometimes I forget. And if you guys want to see something built in this world, you have a farm idea, you want to see a build, like something, be sure to leave it in the comments. I love your guys' suggestions. Now, we're going to head over to what I did at the raid area. In the next episode, we might work on the raid farm. We might work on different projects, jumping back and forth here and there. There are a few projects that I'd love to get finished before we move on to other ones. And now that's obviously going to tie into me trying to get different ideas for different episodes. I'm going to start a bunch of projects at once, and we'll slowly work toward making end products as we do this series. Now, this is obviously where we were. Now, I did nothing fancy. Check this out. This is actually really cool. They all spawn here, right? They all just spawn. They see me, and they're like, oh my god, someone's in our temple. We must go get him. Now, they won't come in because I'm standing right here. Yeah, they all see me up here. They all want me dead, right? They're all coming in. I see no one with one of those things, though, which is unfortunate because everybody else dies. Hear them dying? They come in, and they actually fall into a water chute. And I've set it up to have it so they come in here and die. So they will actually die when they come in here. And if I see a guy with a banner, I can come down here before they die and just yeet them. And that'll give me the bad omen effect. I think for now, for time being, this will do. I really didn't want to tear down the temple because they're so cool. I like pillager outposts. If we end up finding this not being efficient enough, we will tear down this temple and build a different design, because I know of a couple designs we can do. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's actually going to do it. Hear them dying. Bad omen. No? Okay. I didn't see any, but whatever. Anyway, guys, that's actually going to do it for this episode here of the Minecraft single player series. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Minity Gaming. Well, you guys can call me Justin, and we're going to do some pretty insane stuff in this. If you want to check out my multiplayer series that I do here on the channel, you can check out the Never Stop Gaming Survival server. We do episodes on that as well, where we hang out with our friends, and we're working on a mega temple. So anyway, guys, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.